Are you right? This is brands and purchase part two. So take a look at these five brands. The first one is McDonald's. For each brand, tell us your first thoughts and give us a quick assessment of each. Mackey's, first thought, tasty.
Dirty.
Nah, Mackey's is
It is. Although it's
tasty.
delicious, it's not. It makes you feel sick.
Yeah, it makes you feel sick after, but while you're eating it, you are enjoying it. Especially
Yeah, and
Mackey's
the smell of
breakfast.
it's nice.
No, the smell of it's not nice.
Beforehand, it smells like salty.
Salty. You like salty stuff, though, don't you? Nah, breakfast.
No, I don't like
She's a vegetarian though, she's important to explain, so she can't even
You can have an egg McMuffin.
Yeah, but that's not really a Mackey's, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, but Mackey's is sweet as well, because you can drive through, so you don't have to get out to get your food. I mean, how many restaurants do that? I mean, like, if Nando's employed that sort of tactic, then I'm sure a lot more people would go.
What places do that? Like
Where, apart from KFC? Burger King, shit.
Burger King, amazing.
No, I had a bad experience with
King?
Burger King. No, I had a bad
You
experience.
love the King.
I love the King. I like the advert, the King, by the way. Brand wise, like that is hilarious advert. Mackey's adverts are whack with all that. What's his name? Rudolph, not Rudolph. Ronald. He's a cunt. He's a real cunt. Yeah. But yeah, the King is cool, man. And he's got pulling potential. So we want to know strengths and weaknesses. What makes you think of whether it's for you and the last time you bought something from them. Last time we got a Mackey's, probably yesterday. What? When's the last time you got a Mackey's? Ages ago, liar. I saw the wrapper in your pocket. Yeah, what strength and weaknesses? Cheap is definitely a strength.
It's not current anymore.
No, it's current because they always have new deals.
No. I mean current as in like Subway is current because people are like constantly thinking and it's like really good for you. It's like freshly made, salad and all that stuff. It's still shit and it's still fast food.
No,
but
it's
it's
nice.
just,
Subway's
but it's not.
nice
Yeah,
as
no,
well.
but it is nice and it's like has more of the kind of like modern twist on fast food, whereas McDonald's doesn't have any of that.
But he doesn't need it because that's the beauty of it. It's original classic. Anyway, apart from that, KFC is the best. So you should have KFC on there instead of Mackey's. But yeah, what's the next thing? Whether it's time you bought something from it, if you don't like them, tell us some of the brand. Well, we do like them, but KFC are doing a better job just because it's so much better. Okay, let's move on. Nintendo. So first, quick assessment what you think of it. Nintendo shit. Basically, it's for kids mainly. It's not that good. I mean, the Wii's alright, but it's one of them things that gets boring pretty.
Nintendo DS, right?
No, I don't like Nintendo DS.
You don't like the DS?
I've never played it on a DS. Yeah, for girls and small children, Nintendo.
DS's you can actually play games on them.
Yeah, they're whack. They're all like pet the dog and stuff like that.
No, this other stuff.
Like what?
The racing game. Really?
They're not good. Basically, if you want a racing game, innit? Like, you might as well get a PlayStation 3, or if you're on about a little portable device, then you get a DS. Yeah, Nintendo.
I have good memories
good.
of Nintendo, like the Mario game. They used to go into the castle and go over the rooms.
Yeah, that's before the PlayStation came
Nintendo
out.
64.
I was like back in the 60s.
Nintendo 64 was when I was 10. Cool.
Yeah. Anyway, so what's the strength and weaknesses? Strength. Well, Nintendo sort of hit like a niche market, I guess, with their recent console. Interactive. That's it. Good word. Weaknesses. Well, actually, another strength, is they're always cheaper than the PlayStations, so that is good as well. Weaknesses, there's not a lot of games for them. They're all mainly aimed at women and young children, which aren't, well, young children do play a lot of games, but really it's the older males that play most of the games. Last time I bought something from them.
I don't know if it's a strength or a weakness, but like Nintendo is like particularly weird because it be bought by family, whereas things like PlayStation bought like by an individual. Because more families would want to buy it, they wouldn't originally get their console. But
Yeah,
not
I guess
as
that
many
could be a
individuals
strength actually.
will-
Yeah, that's what I mean. As I said, they've got like a niche market going in it. But yeah, when's the last time I bought something from Nintendo? A 64.
I didn't buy it, I used to play at school.
Yeah, so cheap. Yeah, I had it at 64. That was a while ago. If you don't like them, tell us a similar brand. Well, yeah, Sony basically do the same thing better. So do Microsoft with their Xbox, I guess. doing a better job both, and just the consoles are a lot better. Sorry, computer announcement. Yeah, the consoles are a lot better. A lot more games for them, a lot more variety in games. And then on them consoles you can get games for young children and women as well, but you can have more serious gamers that enjoy a bit of Gran Turismo or something of that sort. Yeah, so next one, Nike. Well, I like Nike. I like most Nike things. I think they're always, I know they're sportswear, but they're pretty smart, like really not over fussy, over detailed, and always of good quality. What do you reckon of Nike? Oh no!
As you can see, it's pointing me over there. I don't know. I used to like them when I was younger. It was kind of staple, they were the most popular. But I think Adidas walk all over them at the moment. Hit like a completely different like market of like really crossing over.
Yeah, like different wares.
Fashion and celebrity and like making it more like not just sportswear, making it into like actual like trendy going out stuff. Well, just like they just have more like wider variety, whereas Nike haven't even really tried to compete. That's the thing.
No, but like in the things that they do, they are good. Like it's the standard sports stuff.
Yeah.
But no, I fully agree with that. Actually, to be fair, for that last bit, what a similar brand that does a better job is Adidas, because
only recently though.
It's basically all them originals that they've been doing. They're all mint. Oh, actually, yeah. Look at that. It's a shirt. Oh, can you see? It's a shirt, but it's Adidas. That's why I love it. What's the more? But yeah, yeah. What else do I have to say? When's the last time you bought something from? Well, to be fair, not long ago, because I always buy Nike trackies just because they have nothing on them apart from like a tiny little tip, and that's what I like. I like them to be black. I don't like any glitter on them or any crap like that. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah. You're breaking my balls here, Alex, seriously. Sorry about that, slight technical issue. Yeah, so when's the last time you bought something from Nike?
Maybe not like 10. Yeah.
I buy her all the sports stuff because that's what I'm good at picking.
I had trainers when I used to buy Nike trainers when I was little, and then I bought Tech Iris
Yeah, and for strengths and weaknesses, for strength will go, well, people will always buy consistency, yeah.
And it's still like good, it's quality.
Good quality. People
still considered in sport, like sports,
yeah,
like athletics, like football, things like that.
People will always buy that shit. That is true. Weaknesses, they're not the best. They could do better. They could come out with like.
They could easily do something.
Come on, man! I was trying to say something there. You can't be doing this. Okay, true. They could do something similar to Adidas with like a Nike Extras or like a Nike Revival range. Next one, O2. Okay, I don't know actually. Got mixed feelings about O2. I was with O2 for about 5 years, and every single time I went to quit, like tell them that I was leaving, they did give me a lot of extra free minutes. But as with all those phone providers, they're all bastards once they get you on there. Like to start with, they give you all the best deals and everything like that, and then as soon as you get hooked, that's it, man. You're in that contract with them, and they're just bastards, man. I'm sure you want to see, you know? Oh, you were.
No.
You want to see that page up? You get them 3 minutes.
Oh yeah, no I did. I know I was on O2 for a little bit, obviously not memorable, but
yeah, we weren't pay as you go, so you didn't really get to experience their passionate customer service.
I don't know, have that much of an opinion of my phone provider.
Yeah, I know, but I know, listen about it, like, that is true, like, no one really gives a shit who lets them call as long as you can actually make calls and they're not too expensive. But what about in the way of adverts?
O2's are memorable, as far as that, like the oxygen and the water.
Yeah, simplicity adverts, they're pretty cool. Like, you don't want anything too fussy. But so are the orange ones, because you get to see them in the cinema.
Yeah,
and they're funny as well, so probably a bit better. But then not Vodafone advertised, but it's a bit shit. T-Mobile, I think T-Mobile's gone. And then that's really it, isn't it? Yeah, so the strengths. Oh no, strengths. Like they had the iPhone to start with, didn't they? No one else you could get the iPhone with. Yeah, I think so. Weaknesses, yeah, I say poor customer service as soon as you get hooked onto them, but I'm guessing that's similar with all of them. I haven't had to ring my current provider, which is Orange, once since I started with them. But I'm guessing they'll be bastards as well. Yeah, you want Tesco now, aren't you?
Sure, they're good.
Yeah, they're excellent. Yes, so should we move on? I can't stick my finger for us to go to. Yeah, alright, Coca-Cola. Okay, first thoughts, tasty, pretty similar to Mackey's, but at the same time pretty grotty, because it's not really something you want to be enjoying too often. But yeah, it is tasty. What would you reckon? Refreshing. I know, I do love the fizzy goodness of a good Coke.
I think it's like compared to McDonald's, I don't feel like violated afterwards. I just feel like a little bit.
Violated?
I feel a bit dirty, like seedy, because visited a brothel or something. But
You've been going to the wrong Mackey's.
but like Coca-Cola is just like it's weird because when I was younger, I didn't like it. I preferred like orange juice or Tango or lemonade. I've just kind of got into it, like drinking it with mixers. I've got into drinking it, and I actually like like
mixers.
it more now. And then now I like, it's nice when you feel a bit like, it is nice when you feel groggy, like a sugar bar. Kind of crave Coca-Cola sometimes.
Yeah, no, when you want some sugar, there's nothing better than
Or
Coke.
like if you're hungover, it's really good kind of like, you can crave Coca-Cola sometimes.
Or occasionally, if you got like a really, you need something cleaning. Yeah, you know, if you like, you got a really dirty sink.
Clean Coca-Cola?
If you pour a lot of Coke in there, leave it overnight, and just sparkling, yeah. No, really. It's also fun if you put Mentos in the bottle. But I guess you can do that on most of these things. Yeah, strengths of Coke. Well, it's a classic. Like people will never forget it. They don't even need to advertise really nowadays, do they? I swear they've cancelled one of their websites and they've only got their business. Oh no, they've merged all their websites or something like that. Just because people don't really need. Everyone remembers that brand. Everyone knows about it. When you go to the shop. Exactly, when you go to the shop, the first thing you think is like, I should get a Coke, and then you're like, nah, I don't feel like a Coke. That's the first reaction to wanting to buy a drink, isn't it? And then you move on from there, like you go, oh, I should go for Oasis, you go for, yeah, Rubicon's pretty class. Yeah, so for weaknesses, I'd say they should make a Coke that's just the same as Coke, but like healthier. No, because Diet Coke's not the same, is it? It's never been the same.
Who's like it then?
Who?
Go.
Yeah, and well, who tells a similar brand that you prefer and what they're doing a better job?
Similar brand to Pepsi. But
I enjoy Pepsi occasionally because I like variety in my diet.
I
So
like Pepsi.
you know.
No, I think it tastes like Coke uses lemonade, Pepsi uses soda water. That kind of goodness.
It's less fizzy. Do you not like that?
I feel like it tastes like, yeah, like off Coke.
But anyway, we've got to
Less
mention.
sugar.
I don't think it's meant to be allowed just to taste it. It's meant to be allowed a brand.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, the Christmas advert that's been that always makes you want a Coke.
Yeah,
To be fair, like,
Coca-Cola made Santa red.
oh yeah, that's such bollocks. Man.
It's not true. It's true.
Oh, no,
Santa was green.
Let's not argue about this now.
It
So
was
why-
Santa was green. You can look that up and Google it.
We're
Santa
gonna
was
finish-
green. Then in 1930s, Coca-Cola made him red, and he stayed red, and he's always originally green.
Okay, so now we should go quickly through them again and say like what we think about their like brands. Like see Mackey's, they don't need to advertise really either. They're just like it's just a staple diet of people now. Nintendo, they probably do need to advertise because they've still got some competition. They're not at the top of the pile. Nike, you don't really see much advertising, do you?
Yeah, sometimes.
Occasionally, but
Well,
they
they're
don't
really
do.
good football ones.
Yeah, but then yeah, they do occasional football ones, I guess. O2, just bollocks. And yeah, Coke man, just sick of advertising. Everyone knows them, and they're all like on the front. Like when you go to buy a drink from a drinks machine, on the front is a Coca-Cola sign. So it's just like that's the first thing you think of.
Probably the most well known that one.
Nah, Mackey's is the biggest brand in the world.
No, Coke's probably Mackey's.
Oh, well we'll check this. We'll get back to you on that one. Alright, thank